There are several potential explanations for why electricians might be reserved when discussing their experiences. Firstly, competition within the electrical contracting industry can be fierce. Electricians may be hesitant to disclose information that could provide a competitive advantage to rival businesses. This could include pricing strategies, specific techniques they employ, or insights into their operational efficiency. Secondly, liability concerns can also play a significant role. Electricians work with potentially hazardous systems, and any admission of errors or deviations from approved methods could expose them to legal repercussions. They may be cautious about discussing past projects or practices that could be scrutinized in the event of an incident. Thirdly, confidentiality agreements are common in the electrical field, particularly when working on sensitive projects. Electricians are often bound by contractual obligations not to divulge proprietary information about building designs, system operations, or client-specific details. Breaching these agreements could result in legal penalties or damage their professional reputation. Fourthly, a sense of professionalism might contribute to their reluctance to share information with individuals outside the electrical trade. Some electricians may believe that discussing their work with non-electricians could diminish the perceived expertise or specialized knowledge associated with their profession. Furthermore, it is possible that the electricians encountered were simply not inclined to engage in detailed conversations with someone they didn't know. Factors such as time constraints, work-related stress, or personal preferences could influence their willingness to share information. If seeking to expand understanding of the electrical industry, consider several avenues. 1. Attending industry events like trade shows and conferences offers opportunities to network with electricians and stay informed about emerging technologies and trends. 2. Joining a professional organization such as the National Electrical Contractors Association (NECA) provides access to resources and networking opportunities specifically tailored for electricians. 3. Reading industry publications such as Electrical Construction and Maintenance magazine offers up-to-date information on electrical products, technologies, and industry trends. These publications can help you understand the technical aspects of electrical work and the challenges and opportunities facing the industry. Understanding the electrical code, such as the National Electrical Code (NEC), is essential. This code provides the standards for safe electrical installations. Familiarizing yourself with key sections of the NEC, such as Article 210.12 regarding arc fault circuit interrupter protection or Article 250.50 concerning grounding and bonding requirements, can provide valuable insights into the complexities of electrical work. You can also consider researching specific electrical systems, such as power distribution systems. These systems typically operate at different voltage levels, such as 120 volts, 208 volts, 277 volts, and 480 volts, and understanding the function and applications of each voltage level is crucial for comprehending electrical design and installation practices. Furthermore, the use of appropriate personal protective equipment (PPE) is paramount in electrical work. Electricians often wear safety glasses, gloves, and arc-rated clothing to protect themselves from electrical hazards. Understanding the different types of PPE and their specific applications is crucial for ensuring safety on the job. Another key aspect of electrical work is the proper use of testing equipment. Electricians commonly use multimeters, voltage testers, and insulation resistance testers to verify the safety and functionality of electrical systems. Learning how to use these tools correctly is essential for troubleshooting and maintaining electrical equipment. It is also important to understand the different types of electrical circuits, such as series circuits, parallel circuits, and series parallel circuits. Each type of circuit has unique characteristics and applications, and understanding these differences is crucial for designing and troubleshooting electrical systems. Moreover, familiarity with electrical components such as transformers, capacitors, and inductors is essential for anyone seeking to understand electrical work. These components play crucial roles in electrical circuits and systems, and understanding their function and characteristics is crucial for designing and maintaining electrical equipment. In addition, it's valuable to understand how to calculate voltage drop in electrical circuits. Voltage drop refers to the reduction in voltage that occurs along the length of a conductor due to its resistance. Calculating voltage drop is essential for ensuring that electrical equipment receives adequate voltage to operate correctly. Another important consideration is the ampacity of conductors. Ampacity refers to the maximum amount of current that a conductor can carry safely without exceeding its temperature rating. The NEC provides tables such as Table 310.15 B16 that specify the ampacity of different types of conductors based on their size and insulation type. Grounding and bonding are critical for electrical safety. Grounding provides a low impedance path for fault current to return to the source, while bonding connects all metal parts of an electrical system to ensure that they are at the same potential. Proper grounding and bonding help to prevent electric shock and fire hazards. Furthermore, understanding the principles of overcurrent protection is essential for electrical safety. Overcurrent protection devices, such as circuit breakers and fuses, are designed to interrupt the flow of current in the event of an overload or short circuit. These devices protect electrical equipment and prevent fires by automatically disconnecting the circuit when a fault occurs. It's also important to understand the different types of electrical enclosures, such as NEMA 1, NEMA 3R, NEMA 4, and NEMA 4X enclosures. These enclosures are designed to protect electrical equipment from various environmental conditions, such as dust, moisture, and corrosion. Selecting the appropriate type of enclosure is crucial for ensuring the long-term reliability of electrical systems. Moreover, electricians must be familiar with the requirements for wiring methods, such as conduit, cable tray, and direct burial. The NEC specifies the allowable wiring methods for different applications, and electricians must adhere to these requirements to ensure safe and compliant installations. Also, understanding the requirements for electrical grounding electrode systems is crucial for electrical safety. The NEC specifies the types of grounding electrodes that are permitted, such as ground rods, ground plates, and metal water pipes. Proper installation and connection of grounding electrodes are essential for providing a low impedance path for fault current. Another important aspect of electrical work is understanding the requirements for lighting systems. The NEC specifies the requirements for the installation of lighting fixtures, including the minimum number of lighting outlets required in different types of spaces. The electricians must also consider the energy efficiency of lighting systems and select fixtures that meet energy code requirements. Furthermore, understanding the requirements for motor control systems is essential for electricians who work with industrial equipment. Motor control systems are used to start, stop, and control the speed of electric motors. Electricians must be familiar with the different types of motor starters, such as magnetic starters and solid-state starters, and understand how to properly wire and maintain these systems. It's also important to understand the requirements for fire alarm systems. Fire alarm systems are designed to detect fires and allow occupants to evacuate the building. Electricians who work with fire alarm systems must be certified and trained to properly install, test, and maintain these systems. Moreover, understanding the requirements for data communication systems is becoming increasingly important for electricians. Data communication systems are used to transmit data between computers, devices, and networks. Electricians must be familiar with the different types of data cabling, such as Cat5e, Cat6, and fiber optic cable, and understand how to properly install and terminate these cables. Also, understanding the requirements for renewable energy systems is becoming increasingly important for electricians. Renewable energy systems such as solar photovoltaic, PV systems, and wind turbine systems are used to generate electricity from renewable sources. Electricians who work with renewable energy systems must be trained and certified to properly install, test, and maintain these systems. It is important to understand how to use electrical testing equipment safely. Electrical testing equipment, such as multimeters and clamp meters, can be used to measure voltage, current, resistance, and other electrical parameters. However, it is essential to use these tools safely to avoid electric shock or damage to the equipment. Furthermore, it's important to understand the principles of electrical safety. Electrical safety is paramount in electrical work, and electricians must be knowledgeable about the hazards associated with electricity and how to avoid them. This includes understanding the principles of grounding, bonding, overcurrent protection, and lockout-tagout procedures. Also, understanding the different types of electrical drawings is essential for electricians. Electrical drawings, such as single-line diagrams, wiring diagrams, and panel schedules, provide detailed information about electrical systems and components. Electricians must be able to interpret these drawings to properly install and maintain electrical equipment. The NEC is updated every 3 years, and electricians must stay up to date on the latest changes to the code. This includes attending training courses, reading industry publications, and participating in continuing education programs. Moreover, electricians should be familiar with the different types of electrical codes and standards, such as the International Electrical Code (IC), the National Fire Protection Association (NFPA) 70E standard for electrical safety in the workplace. These codes and standards provide guidance on safe electrical practices. It is important to understand how to calculate the short-circuit current available at different points in an electrical system. Short-circuit current is the amount of current that would flow in the event of a short circuit. Calculating short-circuit current is essential for selecting the appropriate overcurrent protection devices and ensuring that electrical equipment can withstand the forces generated during a short circuit. Also, understanding the principles of power quality is becoming increasingly important for electricians. Power quality refers to the characteristics of the electrical power supply, such as voltage stability, harmonic distortion, and transient voltages. Poor power quality can cause equipment malfunctions, reduced energy efficiency, and increased operating costs. In addition to technical knowledge, electricians also need strong communication and problem-solving skills. They must be able to communicate effectively with clients, contractors, and other tradespeople, and they must be able to troubleshoot electrical problems and find solutions quickly and efficiently. Obtaining relevant certifications can enhance professional credibility. These certifications may include state and local licenses, as well as certifications from organizations such as the National Institute for Certification in Engineering Technologies, NICET. Furthermore, familiarity with building automation systems is increasingly valuable. Building automation systems integrate and control various building functions such as lighting, HVAC, and security. Electricians who are knowledgeable about building automation systems can install, maintain, and troubleshoot these systems, providing added value to their clients. Furthermore, awareness of energy-efficient technologies is important. Energy-efficient technologies such as LED lighting, variable frequency drives, and smart thermostats can significantly reduce energy consumption and operating costs. Electricians who are knowledgeable about these technologies can help their clients save money and reduce their environmental impact. Electricians also need to be aware of the potential hazards associated with working in confined spaces, such as manholes and tunnels. Confined spaces can contain hazardous atmospheres, such as toxic gases or oxygen deficiency, and electricians must follow specific safety procedures when working in these spaces. Moreover, electricians should be familiar with the requirements for electrical inspections. Electrical inspections are conducted by local authorities to ensure that electrical installations comply with the NEC and other applicable codes and standards. Electricians must be prepared to meet the requirements of these inspections and correct any deficiencies that are identified. Also, electricians need to be aware of the potential hazards associated with working at heights. Electricians often work on ladders, scaffolding, and aerial lifts, and they must follow specific safety procedures to prevent falls and other injuries. Understanding how to design and install electrical systems for healthcare facilities is crucial for electricians who work in these environments. Healthcare facilities have unique electrical requirements to ensure patient safety and equipment reliability. Moreover, electricians should be familiar with the requirements for electrical systems in hazardous locations, such as chemical plants and refineries. Hazardous locations contain flammable gases, vapors, or dust, and electrical equipment used in these locations must be specially designed to prevent explosions. It's also important to understand how to install and maintain uninterruptible power supplies (UPSs). UPS provide backup power in the event of a power outage, ensuring that critical equipment continues to operate. In addition to technical skills, electricians also need strong business skills. Many electricians are self-employed or own their own businesses, and they must be able to manage their finances, market their services, and provide excellent customer service. Also, continuing education is essential for electricians to stay up to date on the latest technologies, codes, and standards. Electricians should participate in ongoing training and professional development to maintain their skills and knowledge.